this point, everyone knows what an influencer is.
So if you're wondering what I do, I hate to use this word, but I'm an influencer.
Because I already did my hair and makeup, I'm not actually taking a shower. But as long as you believe it, it still sells. Because it's really important for my bank account that you believe all of this.
They're the ones that get paid to show their amazing and flawless lives while putting us on products to buy. Back in the day, the term influencer didn't even exist. Social media wasn't this huge ordeal and everyone had 9-to-5 jobs. But nowadays, it has become one of the most sought after lifestyles ever. But the influencer world comes with a lot of controversies and stigmas. As time goes on, more people are starting to wonder, are influencers really what they say they are? Is being an influencer really as easy as it looks? Are these people the creation or problem of society? Are they actually doing good for the world, or are they just being lazy? Is being an influencer even a career? Is it too good to be true? Are they really living the dream life?
You guys, when I gasp about something, it's because I truly love it. It's not just the influencer reaction. Like, how can you not love something that looks like this? This is so gorgeous.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I think it's finally time to talk about the one thing that's most prevalent in today's society, which of course are influencers, which Google defines as a person with the ability to influence potential buyers of a product or service by promoting or recommending the items on social media. This can be literally any social media platform, whether that be TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. Influencers are everywhere and in everything. For the longest time, this was the thing that everyone wanted to be. The job that you truly got everything you wanted while living this lifestyle. However, slowly but surely, people started to see the dark side of the influencer world.
I am this close to falling off the deep end. I know I'm smiling right now, but the light inside me is dying.
How fake you had to be, and how most people living this lifestyle struggle with self-worth and identity. How posing for videos and pictures can be so exhausting that people will literally spend 45 minutes deciding on whether they want a white or a blue background. People are just being called out for huge lies and scams and are stepping forward and telling their stories about how bad the influencer world is. Which begs the question, is being an influencer really the dream job?
So I just moved to LA from Ohio, and by now I've met a lot of the influencers that live here, and some are great. Others are more like the worst people I've ever met in my entire life.
I want to start by asking, who has actually bought a product that an influencer recommended? Because I have been watching YouTube and TikToks for years, and only once have I actually been influenced and bought a product that someone recommended to me on social media. For me, literally when they start talking about a sponsored product, I skip ahead or click off the video. But I know for a lot of people that's not the case. I know that there has to be a significant amount of people who are actually buying these products that these influencers are recommending, because if not, companies would stop giving these people products to market and sell because it wouldn't be making them any money. But oftentimes I see a lot of influencers that are not really authentic to whatever they're advertising. The only video or photo they'll post will be a sponsored one, and a lot of people are starting to catch on to it.
If every single product you review is a 10 and it's life-changing and it's amazing and it's wonderful and it's gorgeous, side eye. I feel like you're just trying to get the brand's attention so that they can buy your video to use as promotion.
And essentially your job is to try to advertise products that you don't even use yourself. I've seen so many videos where these TikTokers and YouTubers will be using a sponsored product and they'll try to make it look so good, but it always turns out that they're not even using their product, or it just seems fake and not authentic enough.
All right, you guys, so we're gonna review this. Oh my God, it's so pretty!
Are you guys seeing this? I'm obsessed. I'm literally shaking.
This also bleeds into the topic of influencers living a fake life. When most of us think of influencer, we think of perfect Instagram photos, voluminous hair, a vegan lifestyle, like just a flawless way of living life and having everything you could ever ask for. And of course, this is a complete lie. I mean, I was gonna say how surprised I was when I found out how fake these people are, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm really not surprised. Something I thought that was really crazy was when I found out about that fake prop set somewhere in LA where basically it's like a set that looks like a private plane, and people will rent out that space for about an hour and take pictures in that little set and make it seem like they have their own private plane or jet or whatever the case may be. I mean, if they're lying about simple things like a photo, just imagine what else they're lying about. Like, is this moisturizer that they're saying will clear up your dark circles really gonna do that? Or are you just trying to make money? At this point, is there truly anything that's really authentic about living this life? These TikTokers and Instagram models are the ones that are making your life look crappy. These are the ones that are making you feel bad about your body or where you are in life. I don't know why people feel this incessant need to make their life feel perfect and magical, filled with sunshine and rainbows. I really think if you just keep it real and keep your life real, so many more people will relate to your life and you'll probably make more money being a relatable person. On the other side, there's also this huge stigma that all influencers are just lazy and don't really deserve to have the things that they have. A lot of people argue that all you do is wake up, put on 10 pounds of makeup, snap a photo, and earn thousands of dollars. I think the big question is do you really have to work hard for this life? The answer coming right up, but first, I think we need to take a moment and put ourselves in an influencer's shoes. It's so easy to point fingers and to make influencers or whoever out to be the bad guy, when in reality, every single job has its downfalls. And every single job, whether it's your dream job or not, has things that you don't want to do, but you have to do it because it is what it is. A lot of times when I'm watching these YouTube videos or looking on Instagram, I'll go to the comment section and a lot of them are filled with hate and just nasty and mean comments about whoever's posting, especially if they're women. They are filled with comments about them being fake, about their weight, how they look, etc. Influencers have eyes on them all the time. The harsh truth is that it's impossible to please everyone. I mean, sometimes it takes thick skin to be an influencer because you have to deal with all this hate on a daily and weekly basis. And there's no denying the classic cancel culture. You could be anyone on social media, but if you slip up and say the wrong thing, your life and career is over. All it takes is an offensive word or remark or an unpopular or controversial opinion, and just like that, it's over for you. And on the other side, I think one of the amazing things about being an influencer is the fact that you don't have to answer to anyone. You don't have to go to the classic 9-to-5 job, but living that lifestyle, you're gonna find that your mind is just constantly on. When you have, say, like an office, that's when you're obviously going to think about work and that's when you're gonna do your work. But most people who work for themselves don't really have a typical office job. So at times it could be hard to not think about work or just turn off that work mode, if that makes sense. It's also an extremely demanding job. Typically you can't just post once a month or upload every other few weeks. That's not how it works. You have to consistently create content for your platform and your following. And if not, you might be forgotten, lose followers, and not get paid. And a lot of influencers experience burnout because it's like you have to constantly perform and put out more and more content like every single day. And having that platform, you of course have a public figure status. So oftentimes people are going to recognize you wherever you go, whether that be going on a date or going to the doctor's office or going to the store. I mean, I don't know about you, but I really enjoy my privacy. So to have someone just bombard me while I'm out doing my thing is kind of weird. And for me, just extremely annoying. And the amount of times where I find out that so many people have found out where these people live and what they do every single day and just stalk them is just so dangerous and so weird. So after all that being said, I really want to address the stigma that comes with, content creators and influencers in terms of people thinking that you don't have to work hard for your job. And it really depends. I mean, yes, sometimes people really don't have to work that hard and don't really deserve what they get paid for. A lot of people don't appreciate what they have and take it for granted. But a lot of people do. A lot of people become content creators or whatever the case may be for the sole reason of trying to make a difference in the world or to share their story. Some people do really work hard for what they believe in and they deserve everything that they have. Just because you don't work a 9-to-5 job with physical labor doesn't mean that you deserve to have your dream life. I think that's just a really old-fashioned way of thinking. But with all that being said, is being an influencer really the dream job? It really just depends on the person and how they choose to live their lives, because it can obviously go either way. Alright guys, well I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I upload every single week, so I will be back next week for my next video. Bye guys.